Really proud that the Aspinall Foundation is bringing the first African honey badger back to the continent of Africa in the history of the world. Tembi was from Howletts Wild Animal Park in England. She's been there for a number of years. She has a very lovely nature, but she doesn't belong in England, doesn't belong at Howletts. As much as we were happy with the facilities, where she's going, she'll have nature as her facilities. Getting the paperwork for any animal to be rewilded is extraordinarily difficult. It took 2 years of paperwork to finally get her landed in South Africa. We looked at a number of areas for Tembi. We chose on Loskop because it's a project that we've been working with very closely. It's spectacularly beautiful. It's 2 hours from Johannesburg. People there are fantastic. The terrain is fantastic for badgers, so we felt very confident she'd do very well there. When we've restored nature to its proper balance there and we brought back the animals, I think that it will be one of the most beautiful reserves in South Africa.
We are currently at the cargo hold where Tembi the badger is being held after her long flight from the UK.
Landed now and she'll be in a small enclosure for a couple of weeks to acclimatise, and then we'll attach a GPS collar. We will obviously monitor her daily, but we hope and expect that she'll do very well. Honey badgers are not critically endangered. There's no need for them to be in captivity at all. And in European zoos, a few years ago there was only 11, and I was quite pleased because obviously we should phase out of honey badgers in zoos. However, the last few years the number of honey badger in zoos has gone from 11 to 23, and the only way they would have got these honey badgers taken them from the wild through animal dealers, zoos in places like Russia, where they bring them in and then they bring them from the zoo in Russia. It's called zoo washing. So it's absolutely criminal really that certain zoocrats would rather bring an animal from a wild and stick them in some god-awful cage rather than actually put the animals first and think of the animals and leave them where they are and leave nature alone. Probably in the next 6 months the Aspinall Foundation would have rescued and rewilded close to 1,000 animals, and we continue to do this work, and we hope people who see this will take notice. One, put pressure on zoos, but two, put pressure for more animals to be rewilded. Again, encourage any zoo to do as much rewilding as possible and speak out about it and not accept the lies that zoos tell people that they're doing great conservation work, because they're not.
Cannot rewind, but together we can rewild.